sports, entertainment, and more.
Hello everyone in your various home. This is Boxing Arena on Max Television. My name is Allotey, and today being a Friday, we have a lot for you. We are getting into weekend and we'll be looking at what will be happening in the world of boxing in terms of the weekend fixtures and even what happened the past weekend. A lot of things happening in Ghana here, talking about the battle of the beast. A lot happened here. So without much to do, I'll just go straight to what I have for you today. I have something special for boxing lovers. So let's head there and let's see the video I have for you viewers.
And now, for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
I see dead people.
For you and you saw the boxer in that video, and let me just call out for the profile of the boxer we are talking about. Theophilus Allotey, nicknamed the Lopez, and you can see the record there as he turned into pro. Orthodox stance there, a Ghanaian professional boxer. Now let's look at the title he have in his name. He has the national super flyweight title. He has the UBO Africa Super Flyweight title, and recently he just grabbed the WBO Africa Bantamweight title. Folks, help me welcome Theophilus Allotey. Champ, welcome.
Thank you.
Everything cool?
Everything fine.
Nice one, nice one. So today we are going to do spotlight on Theophilus Allotey, and not only him came to the studios, but he is with, should I even put it a right hand, or should I put it his father? Whatever name you can call, but no other person than Coach Dr. Ofori Asare. Welcome to the show, Senior.
Thank you.
Nice one, nice one. So now these are the two bolder guys I have with me here in the studios of Max Television. We are coming to do boxing, and let's start off with Theo Lopez. Theo, now let me come to you. When did you start getting into boxing, even in your amateur or juvenile? Can you tell us the age you started getting into boxing?
Actually, I started fighting boxing. That was at the age of 7 years.
Wow,
yeah,
7 years.
But at that time, I wasn't learning boxing.
Okay.
We have a play called Wato, our neighborhood.
Okay.
Every Sundays, they make, youngest people to fight over there. So that's where I started fighting boxing over there. So as time goes on, one of the people who comes and watch the fight can say, oh, if you learn boxing, you can be a good boxer. So from there, I started learning boxing at the age of 10 years. So I've been in different gyms, but most of the gyms, they have been helping me. So my uncle, brought me to Dr. Oforiasa, which is my recent coach now. So I've been with my coach about 13 years now.
Wow, that's beautiful, beautiful.
Sure.
You were talking about your uncle bringing you to Dr. Oforiasa. How about your mom and dad? Were they also on your side to get into the sport boxing?
Yeah, both of them love sports.
Boxing, okay.
They love boxing as well.
Okay.
So, as for my mom and dad, they leave me to choose whatever that I like to do, because it's my life, not their life. So they allow me to choose what will make me happy. So they are.
Good one coming from Theo, and we are just getting into the profiling of Theophilus Kpakpo Allotey. Started boxing at the younger age, but someone just told him that, you're a good fighter, but get into another stage, get into the learning of the technicalities of boxing. And he's now with coach Dr. Oforiasa about 13 years. And look at what he has now. Now, Theo, let's get into your amateur ranks, your juvenile side and your amateur ranks. How did you find it? How is the journey so far? Juvenile, amateur, how was the journey?
Okay. In juvenile, even for me, I didn't fight much. Juvenile boxing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I started from the amateur.
Okay.
So when I started the amateur boxing, I've been asking my coach, because since I want to start the amateur, I want to be in the national team with the Black Bombers.
Okay.
So even when I'm not in the amateur, national team, I train with them, because Dr. Oforiasa is the head of the Black Bombers. So he allows me to come, to train the national team. So anytime I'll ask my coach, so coach, when am I going to join the Black Bombers? He say, you just relax. The time will definitely come. So I've been relaxing. So my first amateur boxing, what I fought was 2017. I fought in Kumasi. They were having some festival games over there. They keep on. So my coach took me there. And we were there, to fight. Even the weight, I couldn't make that weight.
Wow.
From, light flyweight, which was from 46 kg to 49.
Wow.
Even,
you couldn't make it?
Even 46, I can't reach. Coach, coach, if they give coach food, you won't eat, you will put down for me. I will chop, I'll eat.
Wow.
When I'm going to ring, I will not wear boxer, I'll wear tra, put stones and force into my pocket.
Just being the weight.
Just to come to the weight. Because so far as I've come all the way from Accra to Kumasi, I have to participate in the tournament. So my coach tried possible best for me to participate. So my first amateur fight, I fight with Daniel Gosh.
You don't mean it?
Yeah, I fought with Daniel Gosh.
So you have met with Daniel Gosh before, even before you even came to this bantamweight title?
Sure, I've met him amateur.
Wow.
That was my first amateur. And I met him. That thing was strong, but for me, I'm coming. So I fought with him round 1, round 2. I'm going to round 3. And my coach decided to stop the fight. He told the assistant coach for me to stop the fight. That time I wasn't understand why he stopped the fight, because I was feeling that I can fight the fight. Then he stopped the fight. Even when we were coming to mention the winner, I was crying. I was crying because I haven't said anything and they stopped the fight. So I was crying. But my coach said, we fight today, we fight tomorrow. I'm now coming, so I don't have to get any injuries. So I should relax. Because he has been the national team for long. So I'm now upcoming, so I have to relax. So I just relax.
Wow.
And
it's good. It's good. Some of the boxers sometimes they don't listen to advice, and it's very, very good that though you were not okay, you had to cry, but your coach understands what he's doing. Theo, I'll come back to you. Let me go to a senior man, Coach Dr. Oforiasa. Doc, Coach Theophilus was saying something about you getting him into the amateur ranks, and one fight you were sitting behind and you saw that, no, I have to pull my boxer out. Coach, what did you see?
Well, actually, I know it's not up to on that competition. Okay. But those who register for the competition are only 2. Okay. And so I decided to take that opportunity to get him also to experience. It has a national day games to experience because if he's added up to the 2 boxes, he will definitely have a medal, and that one will inspire him to go on. Good. But the ballot take him straight to Gosh who is more experienced and at Accra. Okay. So I know he cannot beat Gosh at that time. If we keep him in there, he can maybe experience something that will not be good for his future. So I told the assistant coach, look, just for the 2 rounds is okay for him. Okay. Now he has been able to participate, and that is the needed experience for now. Okay. So I asked them to stop. He didn't understand it. He didn't understand. He had to cry. But I believe today now he understands. Today now he understands. So at least that one also was some source of fire that ginger him to be able to fight Gosh and beat him. Just recently, right? It's like, yes, it's like you owe me, you have to pay. You have to pay. Nice one. You're watching Boxing Arena on Max Television. It's going to be spotlight on Theophilus Allotey and his coach, Dr. Ofori Asare. And let's get to it. Theo, let me come back to you. Theo, now let's start getting into you from the amateur. You've talked about some amateur fights that you've had. And is any of the amateur fights, did you find any difficulties apart from the Daniel Gosh own? Is there any of them you find some difficulties? Maybe there is one opponent that you felt this guy gave you some tough time a bit?
Yeah, I can say in the international level, when we went for, my first we went to IBA World Championship. Okay, IBA. Okay, all right. That was my first international fight that I went. Okay. Which I met Patrick Chemba.
Oh, that Zambian guy.
Yeah.
You fought with him?
Yeah, that was my first international fight tournament that I went, and I fought my first ballot, and I met him. Wow. And I fought with him, and I lost. Wow. And I lost the fight, and it was very painful for me because it was my first international fight that I won, and I want to prove to all Ghanaians that I can do it.
No, you see, when you mention that name, I'm even shocked because that guy, the experience he has, serious. No, serious. Coach, I want you to come in because that Patrice guy from Zambia, the experience he has, and just from Theo from that side and getting into that international level and go and meet that guy, Coach. I mean, you saw him fighting with Gosh and you said no, let me pull him out. But now from Gosh to another international guy from Zambia, Coach, how did you take it?
Yeah, everybody, those who follow boxing, they know about Patrick Chemba. Is a very good boxer, and Theophilus is up and coming at that time. Yeah, and also Theophilus has met him in three occasions.
That same guy.
That same guy. Okay. The second one was in the African Games. Okay. And during the African Games, Theo was ahead, winning. Okay. But by then he has been one of the IBA boxers that they manage. So most of the times IBA have some boxers, they use them for marketing and all those things. So it's very difficult to beat him when you are fighting. Even though that African Games, Theo put up a very good performance, the fight was given to him. Wow. And the third one, we fought him when we went to IBA Pro. Ethiopia. Yes. At that time, we don't even know that we are going to the IBA Pro tournament. Wow. At the last minute, I think he is supposed to fight a boxer who won the last Olympic medal for Africa. Okay. And the boxer pull out. Okay. So after the boxer pull out, then they come for Theo. And we can also not just reject it. So you have to accept it and go in for the fight. But I realized that when we reach there, Theo is going through a whole lot of weight problems.
Okay.
He was sharing a lot of weight.
Wow.
And he was suffering because it was a flyweight fight. Yes. So he suffered, but even during the fight, the guy was doing a whole lot of foul. If you have some of the videos, and he was fouling Theo a lot, but the referee ignore it because he's their boxer and there is nothing you can do. Okay. So it was also a painful experience. At that time. But we are still on it.
Yeah.
Maybe one day we meet again.
You meet again, I'm sure.
Meet again.
I like the way you're saying it. One day you meet again. At the right time, you're going to show him. All right, Theo, let me come to you. Theo, let's get into you getting your titles. I know there is one there. If you can tell us that particular one, the name of that title, and who you fought and who you claimed that title from.
This is UBO African title.
Okay.
Yeah. I fought 25th April.
This year?
Yeah, this year.
Wow.
25th April with David Tego.
David Tego?
Yeah.
Wow, one durable guy.
She's also a good boxer. Good boxer.
So that's okay. So this is the opponent. Wow, you just gave him that left hook there.
Sure.
Wow. Take us through, Theo.
She's also a very good boxer. But as you can see, at the rounds travel, you can see like he can't stand on punches again. So he decided to stop himself in round 8.
You stopped in round 8?
He decided to stop himself in round 8 because he was feeling the punches. So
he was feeling the punches too much.
So
wow.
He realized that when he comes to round 8, definitely will go down. So he has to stop himself.
Hey, Theo. All right, so that was David Tego there. But, you know, Theo, I look at you and I love one thing about you. You have a way of, you know, every round, you have a way of getting into every round, the tactics.
Sure.
One, you go in for a fight. One, you try to fight from the back foot. One, you want to use your boxing IQ, moving around, cutting the ring sizes. All these technicalities, you learn it under the leadership of your coach.
Yeah, under the leadership of my coach. And also, we just not just come there. Everything that I do there is always part of the game plan.
Okay.
I know the time to go in, know the time to come, know the time to, go around. All is part of the game plan that we do. Right. So I don't just come there and do what I come there with 100%. My coach's own are 70% and mine is 30%.
Wow.
So their zone is more,
more than yours.
So maybe if I'm trying to do this and I'm having some little mistake, then I'll try to use mine. So when I come back to the corner, I will tell coach, you said I should do this. When I do that, the opponent can't tell me. So when I go again, just watch me. So that when I come back, you give me a different feedback.
That's it. I like that energy from you too.
Sure.
I like that energy.
So
from
anytime, if you are fighting boxing and you are fighting with your corner, definitely you're gonna win. But if you are just fighting with yourself and your fans, no, because you are in the ring, your coach is at the corner, he's saying everything. Even though you are in the ring saying some things, but he says more than you. So when you come, you can say, oh coach, you say I should jab. If I jab, my opponent can't tell me. So coach, what should I do? If you are trying to, overcome that counter punch, you are not finding any solution, you have to tell to your coach. Maybe coach will say, oh, when you jab, you counter you, but you have to just feint him. So when you jab, then you counter him back. So all have to be under your coach. So you have to always be working with your coach, not just you. Maybe some of the fans will say, do this, do that, do that. No, you have to relax. Sometimes the fans will put you in trouble that you will never come back again.
I understand that part. It's true because sometimes when you listen to the fans, you get into something and by the time you see light out, you've been knocked out. You know, I understand that. Coach, let me bring you in. I love the energy coming from Theophilus Allotey. Coach, let me bring you in. I just want to push you to the wall. I know you've trained and coached a lot of world champions, world beaters, but at a young age, Theophilus, what did you see in him that you picked him and you said this guy is going to be a world champion?
Yeah, for now we are still working and we know we'll get there someday. But he's submitted himself for training. That is the discipline aspect.
Okay.
And also, boxing is very difficult, but the training is inevitable. You have to go through the training if you want to be a champion. And he's very consistent, and whatever the situation, he can complain, but he will still do it. And that is the most important aspect of it. And also, we don't get boxers who will submit themselves. He knows how to relax in terms of you go home and go and sleep. Anytime you are looking for him, if he is not doing anything, he'll be relaxing, sleeping. From there, he comes to training. Yes. If you give him off, excuse me, before he can do whatever you want. But if he knows that you have a plan and you are working towards the plan, he will also submit himself, and then everything will go. So he has a whole lot of qualities that champions have. And that is the assurance that if we had a very good support from other sources, we'll be able to get there.
Okay. Thank you very much, Coach and Theo. You're still watching Boxing Arena on Max Television. We have a lot for you. You know that Theo just won the WBO Africa Bantamweight, where he fought with Daniel Gosh and he defeated him. Let's go for a quick commercial break. When we are back, we delve right into that fight. Welcome back from the quick commercial break. This is Boxing Arena on Max Television. Today is spotlight on the new WBO Bantamweight Africa title. I'm talking about Theophilus Bakpo Allotey. So now let's get into it and let's see what happened that Theophilus was able to grab this new title. I have a video of him saying that, or even vowing that he's going to show his skill and experience when he faced off with Daniel Gosh. Let's go watch that video. All right, so let's see if that video will be given to us so that people can also know what we are talking about. That is Theophilus Allotey vowing to his opponents that he's going to show his skill. If it's ready, then let's watch.
Everything makes me special because when I go to school, we start from KG. go to the senior level because they both me have started from amateur level, I've come to professional. That makes me special. And also, I've gone to the international level. I mean, boxers, not me. He hasn't been international level, so we cannot compare himself to him. So, tomorrow, everything will show in the ring. I will show my experience and everything.
That is Theophilus Allotey saying that, you know what, the experience and the skill, everything will be shown in the ring there. And lo and behold, he did it. Theo,
yeah.
How did you do it? Because it's like you knew what will happen. And on that D-Day, you did it.
Yeah, I know. The thing is, for me, I know everything that he will do, everything that he is planning to do.
Okay.
But he doesn't know what I will capable of, what I can do.
Okay.
What they think is me fighting. I'll fight from round 1 to round 3, then I'll get tired.
Oh, so they thought maybe stamina is going to catch up on you.
Yeah, and then they have made their mind that if I get tired, they will knock me out.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
But they don't know. I know all the things that they are planning, but they don't know what I'm also planning for them.
Charlie.
I know myself. Yeah. Even so, I don't think he has been even watching my fight. But from him, I've been watching his fight.
You've studied his fight?
I've studied it because mostly fight with some guy called Moses.
Okay.
Which is fought with the UBO.
Okay.
But that guy was trying to fight like me small. So I studied that guy with him, and I also studied the Benin guy that he fought with.
Okay.
The WBO.
Yeah,
so,
just some.
So that was the two fighters I was watching. So I studied all and I said, most the boxers, they are not fighting like me, but they are just trying a little bit like me. So I've been comparing myself for them because I know that if it come, it will be just showing his sons, even jab and stuff, you know we're doing. So I have to relax.
Okay.
I don't have to put too much pressure on me. I mean, and also, like I said, I've made boxers more than him. Boxers that more experience than him, and I try to defeat them.
Yeah.
And I've been international level, fight with different people, but you being here, only fight with Ghanaian people, fighting all over just here. How can I allow myself, for me being international level, I mean Africa and world level, for you to come and just beat me just like that? No, I have to showcase that I'll not just waste my time in amateur level to learn before coming to professional. Then you come and beat me. You don't learn anything amateur level, go to professional. No, that's not gonna happen.
Charlie, that's not gonna happen. So viewers, Theo Lopez is the boxer in the blue trunks there, and Daniel Gosh is the boxer in the camouflage trunks there. This was one of the beautiful fights I have seen in the bantamweight division, and you can tell both fighters wanted to give it their all, exhibit their skill. In this couple of early rounds, you can see that it is Gosh who wanted to pressure Theophilus Allotey, but Allotey also wanted to show him that, you know what, if you want to bring it on, I'll also go with you. Theo, let's get into the rounds a bit and let's see. You know, this is the third round, and at this point, this is where you thought that they were thinking you're going to get tired because they know that maybe you have been going just 3 or 4 rounds or something like that. But you also wanted to show, and at this point, I saw you wanted to fight toe to toe with him. Theo, let's get into it.
Oh yeah, actually, like I say, like you said, I know the time to come. Come in for in fight. You know the time to box. So I realized this is the time for me to come in fight because he doesn't think that I'll be coming for in fighting. He just think I'll be just going around. And also, everything is game plan. Like I said earlier on. Anytime I'm coming to fight, my coach will tell me to round 1, I should study him 1 minute, and from 1 minute from going, then I should try to text him small. So when I've done that, coming back to the next round, my coach will tell me, go and text me and see what he can do. But you can see the first round I was just moving, so second round I have to come and text him and see what he can do. So when I go back, I'll tell my coach, doesn't have anything, just throwing us as well. And also, anytime I'm coming to fight, my coach will tell me, even if it's long round, he will tell me I have to win from round 1 to round 6. I have to take that 6 rounds for myself.
Take that 6 rounds,
No matter what, I have to take that 6 rounds. So when it comes to round 7, round 8, and he's trying possible best to overcome me, I have to share that round with him. You don't have to take that round too. I have to share it.
So the thing was like, don't let him take any of the rounds.
If you try to take it, then I have to share with him.
Share with him.
You don't have to take it.
Wow.
Then, so and also from round 10, 11, 12, that's the winning rounds.
That's the winning rounds. Yeah.
So that one to have to win that 3 rounds. You can say round 10. You see what I can't be fighting just jabbing. Like I was fighting short distance.
Short distance. Okay.
Short distance and middle distance.
Okay.
I was fighting middle distance and long distance. I wasn't fighting short distance.
Okay.
Because short distance, when I come closer, try to fight.
So please explain to us short distance, middle, and the long. Explain to us.
Short distance is like you being closer.
Okay.
And you punching. And then middle distance, like stand in front of him, punch, back. The long distance, the one that
you move around.
Okay. This one is a short distance.
This short, so you are closer.
Short distance. But middle distance, let's stand in front of him. Cannot counter, you leave there.
You move. Okay.
Sure, that's the middle distance. And the long distance, you have to move. So if you're a boxer, you have to know all these things.
Wow.
You have to be universal.
Wow.
You have to know. You don't have to be fighting just one way style because you don't know whether your opponents when you are fighting those kind of style, it can defeat you. So you have to change it.
Yeah. So viewers, that is Theo Lopez telling us what he was doing with Daniel Gosh there, and that was the 12th round there. And at this point, Theo knew what he is doing, and he knew what he has in his hands there. But Theo, let me come to you, Theo. At what point did you feel every boxer, when you are fighting with your opponents, definitely there will be a round or a scene that you feel the power of your opponent? Can you tell us, in any of the rounds that you fought with Daniel Gosh, in any way did you feel his power in any of the round?
Yeah, round 1 I feel his power.
Wow.
When I was moving around, if not like my hand was there, like it could have dazed me.
Wow.
Because it threw some left hook that I wasn't expecting. So it landed because when he threw that left hook, I was thinking like it was going to jab or throw some overhead, but it turned his son like this. Then because my hand was there, so it landed. Then I said, why? No, I don't have to. I don't have to lose guard over there. I feel it. So I can also say that my coach saw it. So when I came, he always tell me that I should be alert.
You should be alert.
I should be alert because a little mistake can take me down. I have to be alert.
You have to be alert.
Anytime I come down, first thing, alert. I have to be alert. Alert. So what I'm doing over there, I'm very alert because I don't want to make any mistake. Maybe point that you are not expecting. Take you down. Like what he did earlier on. That left hook. If not, my hand was there. There'll be a different
story altogether. Wow. That is some insight coming from Theo Lopez. He's saying even in the round 1, Gosh threw that left punch there, and Charlie, if not that hand that he used to cover there, like Charlie by now there, it's going to be a different story. Let me chip in, Coach. Coach, you were at the corner of the new champion, Theophilus Allotey, and can you take us through, round by round, what you were telling Allotey to do? Because, Gosh is a durable boxer, and any slip moment, he can take your boxer down. Coach.
Yeah, actually, you said it. Sometimes you learn. Because all the fights, most of the time, has been done in the gym already.
Okay.
Like the distances. When you come to my gym, Wisdom Boxing Club, even the kids, when you ask them about distance in boxing, they will tell you there are 3 distances in boxing. The long distance, the middle distance, and the short distance. And they learn how to do it.
Wow.
They do it time and time again. So you become used to it. So when you are going and we are planning for the fight, we work even on percentage. How many percent for a short distance? How many percent for long distance? So you plan all those things, and then you know that you are going in there to fight maybe 60% on long distance, 20% middle distance, and maybe 20% for short distance. So we do this all the time. Sometimes even when we're aspiring, we give them program, we give them a game plan. You go and do this, and we watch You have to stick to your game plan and all those things. So we are very scientific.
Wow.
And we work all these things out from the gym. And so it's not just go in there, go and fight. It's not just like that. We have a plan, and we always have a plan, and we improve upon our plans. And it's easy when you have a plan. You'll be able to analyze your own plan and see where you need to improve and all those things. Sometimes we work when we know that you are going in for infighting. It's not just go in for infighting. We plan everything. So we look for opponents that are suitable for your rare opponent that you are going to fight, and you use him as a sparring partner. And then we add other things as well. You even fight different styles. Sometimes we force you to do all those things because it's possible. When you go into the ring, your style will change by your opponent. So when you reach there and your style change because of the plan of your opponent, then you have a lot there to be able to use until you come back to your. So we work everything that we do there. There is nothing like magic. There is nothing like juju. All that we do there, we plan for it. We work towards it, and then we have rehearsed it, and we know that this is how it's going. So when we are coming, we know what you are coming to do. And when you are raw and we watch you, we know you are raw. If you are also tactical, when we watch you, we know you are tactical.
Exactly.
So when we are going to deal with you on the tactical, we know how good you are in tactical. When we are going to deal with you on your raw part, we know how we have to be handling you. And then our defensive aspect as well. We know that boxing is a noble art of self-defense. And we believe in defense, and that because of that, we try a whole lot of defensive moves when we are in the gym. So a whole lot of boxers in the gym, they understand all these things. And also boxers who fight in the national team, they know this. Because when they come to the national team, you'll be prepared scientifically. They will teach most of the coaches in the national team are trained coaches, and they understand all these things. So we don't just train you, we train you based on so many things. And so you are not surprised when you see a lot of national team coaches at the corner, and I can even leave him for them because they know what he's doing, and they know what to tell him any time and time ago, because he's also their boy.
That is coming from the coach, Dr. Ofori Asare. You know, I like his scientific nature of how he treats his boxers, the technical aspects, and no wonder he's a doctor and at the same time the coach, founder of the Wisdom Gym, and also national coach for the Black Bombers, you know. So those are some of the picks of Theophilus handling business with Daniel Gosh. We'll see if you can have a number on the screen that call in, if you can also call, and something you want to share on Theophilus Allotey. The number on the screen there is 0558 462 088 0558 462 088. That's the new champion there. I love his energy, I love his skill, and how tactical he is. He's always disciplined, always listening to his corner, and that is going to win you fights. That is going to win you titles, because when you are disciplined, when you are consistent, and when you are obedient, that is going to take you far. And I love what Theophilus Allotey is doing. Obedient, consistent, and also being disciplined. When he said that, you know, 70% is what the coach tells him to do, and about 30% is what he adds on when he gets into the ring. All right, so coach, come in.
When you look at Theo now, he has been consistency for 11 months, 11 fights. 11 months, 11 fights, with 3 titles: the national title, the UBU title, and then the UBU title. So it does this within a short time. People take many years to do this, and he used only 11 months to do it, because it's like it's been prepared already. We are now sitting down. When we tell people that we are ready for a world title, they will not believe it. But we are ready for a world title, and when the opportunity comes, we will prove it.
Yes.
For everybody to know that.
Exactly.
Yes, he's younger. He has the energy now, and he's not going to go there to sleep. Or he has clear. He has learned. He has been to 3 world championships. He has been in 2 African championships as well.
Wow.
And he has met boxers from Asia, boxers from Russia, boxers from all the other
African countries,
African countries as well. Boxers from Zambia, Uganda, Nigeria, every part of boxers. So he is been exposed enough to be able to see the picture clear, and that is what makes him a possible candidate for a world title.
Okay, coach, hold on a bit. We have a caller, Reverend Daniel from OEB. Reverend, what do you have for us?
Yeah, please. Theo, I just want to tell you that you've just begun, and I will plead with you to listen to your coach just as we've been doing already.
Okay.
But please, go down more. Take advice from your coach and humble yourself. There's this tendency that when we are climbing higher, pride sets in, and that is where we fall down. I will plead with you to humble yourself, listen to your handlers, take advice, and always train hard. And don't forget your God.
Okay, thank you.
Keep on praying all the time, making sure that God will take you through. Examples are there for you to follow, like Professor Azuzum Azumanelsi, very humble guy, and I've been young, and now we've grown together with him. We've seen him the way he's ended up. He's still green, no matter what. You can't take him out. So sure. Please.
Okay, thank you very much.
In the name of God.
Amen.
So that we can go far.
All right, thank you.
I know you are well beater. You will take the world by storm.
Definitely.
And every day I keep on praying for you.
All right, thank you very
So God will
much.
surely take you there.
All right.
Yeah, God be with you, my brother.
Okay, you're welcome.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. That is coming from Reverend Daniel from OEB. Thank you very much. Theo, coach.
Yeah.
Those words coming from Reverend.
That is wonderful. And the horse is just around, and so he can just listen to whatever is going on. It's good when you have people even to advise you.
Okay.
When you have people to tell you what to do, and anybody who doesn't want people to give him advice, that person is just walking towards a pit. And so we thank Reverend very much, and as he said, he's praying for us. Keep on praying. We'll not let them down. We'll work very hard towards it.
Theo, say something before we close the show.
Okay, thank you guys for Max TV for giving me this opportunity. Because I think this is my first time coming.
Yeah, this is your first time.
Yeah, so I thank you guys for giving me this platform. And also big thanks to my coach, Dr. Ofori Asari. Everywhere that I'll go, I'll mention his name. And also a daughter, which is my manager, Sarah Lopez Asari. Yeah, and all the sponsors who support us, who push us, through the journey up to now. I also thank them very much. I'll just mention 2 of them or 3, which is the Palmite Athletics, those who give us the platform to go to the tour training camp at Cayman Island for 1 month, and also on Apologetic. I didn't bring their cap over here. They gave me some care. I didn't bring it over here. SFC. And SFC as well. And Super Fights. Yeah, that's why. I thank them very much. And also all my fans, those who came to the Boko Boxing Arena last week Friday, those who couldn't make it, I thank them very much. And so my people from Atupai and Green Lights, thank them now. And also people from Choco as well. Yeah, I thank them very much. And from Agubonshi too as well. I thank them so much. And I have one man here which always take me to everywhere, which his name is called Okoto GH. He's the one holding the title when he came in. So Okoto GH, I hope you are watching right now. So shout out to you right now, Okoto GH. Then Aziz Punisher, so he's also a boxer. So I thank them. And also Money Wise. I have a lot of people that I've mentioned. And also my main man, Oboy the Gear. Oboy the Gear. I can see you also there.
I think next time when you come, I have to give you a paper. Then you write the list. You can see all of them.
So,
okay.
I don't have much to say, so this is what I have to say. Big thanks to each and everyone who support me and also keep on praying to me. And also, even though we have talked already, big shout out to Reverend once again. Thank you guys very much.
Okay.
You're welcome.
That's it. That is how we wrap up the show. Thank you very much, Theophilus Allotey, the new champion in town. Now, when you see him anywhere, just have to greet him. Champ, a salute. Champ, a salute. Congratulations to you, Theophilus Allotey, for winning the WBO African Bantamweight title, and also your coach, Dr. Foriasare. Thank you very much for what you're doing for Ghana as a whole. My name is Allotey Anderson.